Hi there everybody, it's Jo for OutOfThisBinary. This week we are talking about gendered marketing, so I thought I would start off this video by talking about what I'm wearing currently and the different genders that were ascribed to these materials of cloth to reveal to you the ridiculousness of gendering your marketing. At least the ridiculousness in terms of humans. No, ridiculousness in general. It's ridiculous. Stop gendering things and objects. So, we'll start with, these are my shoes that I'm wearing. They were, oh, and that's my dog back there. Anyways, these are my shoes. They were bought from the women's section a long time ago, and they were marketed only to women. Okay, this is what I'm wearing on the bottom. You can't see it, but I'm wearing it was boys underwear. These are boys sweatpants. And this is a girl's skirt. So then this boys tank top and this boys flannel. These were sold, I believe, gender neutral, but that, according to this website where I bought them, is either boys or girls, men or women, because nobody else exists, obviously. So my spectacles are the only thing that were not marketed particularly to men or women, boys or girls, but they were still marketed to only men and women. Especially because on the site you have to claim your gender, and then they give you you know those shadow outline faces from Facebook on the same website, so you can see how your glasses would look on your face. Only the faces are either like women or men. So as you can see from what I am wearing, I have a gender. My gender is galaxy gender. My presentation or my expression of that gender is really varied. I like to wear a wide variety of clothing. If people are trying to market to people like me, then it really doesn't make sense to do that by men or women, because lots of us buy from both places. Similar in that vein, something I wanted to talk about in addition to my own wardrobe is that I just had an experience of trying to get a job with a women's clothing company. I just wanted to work in the back doing freight, unpacking boxes and folding things. But I kind of could tell as soon as I walked by the door and hurried to the bathroom to go collect myself that it was not going to work out, because of the way that gender marketing goes down to the very people who are chosen to sell products. So all of the clothes for sale in the store were very bright pastels, all very typically female clothing, all marketed towards this the idea of female, the mainstream female idea. And all the employees were female and dressed very, very feminine. All of this, I want to just put quotes around everything I use, because I'm like, ugh, they were dressed like how they dress, which is called feminine in our culture. I walked in there, of course, I think I was wearing men's pants. They were nice. They showed off my ass really well. I was wearing all men's clothing. I was wearing boys' underwear, boys' pants, a boy's nice purpley button-up shirt, a boy's vest. I was even wearing a tie. So yes, looked very much not like the person that I wouldn't wear their clothing honestly anymore. I used to, but I don't. So anyways, what I'm trying to talk about here is that gendered marketing comes down even to the people who get these jobs and who sell these products. So gendered marketing also doesn't work in the interest of anybody who doesn't fit inside this very false dichotomy of male and female, because we don't even have the look. We don't even look like boys or girls. We are not chosen for jobs where we have to market clothing in traditionally male or female roles. So it doesn't just affect the products that you buy, it affects the jobs that you can get. It affects whether a trans person is able to make a living wage, honestly, because gendered marketing doesn't allow for non-binary trans people to sell clothing most of the time because, I mean, because we wear whatever the fuck we want to wear. So, gendered marketing, really frustrating. Sorry, cracking my knuckles because I'm so pissed off. What are y'all's experiences with gendered marketing? Do you have trouble getting jobs? Are you uncomfortable going shopping? Are there places where you are really comfortable shopping that you could tell the rest of us about? I like shopping online, but I mean, mostly I'm too poor and I shop at Goodwill, which is still highly gender marketed. Ugh. We are looking for new members. If you are 17 or older and you are non-binary, we would love for you to apply. We would especially love for people who are assigned male at birth or people of color to apply. That's all I've got. I'll see you next week. This has been Jo for Out of This Binary. Bye.